Now, we need to ask ourselves what actually led to the popularity of the man we call Mr. Simon Ekpa within the past 2-3 years. It is largely because of the illegal arrest of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
So you believe the arrest was illegal?
Of course, it was illegal. In fact, it was not arrest. He was kidnapped from Kenya. It is technically called extraordinary rendition. Even though Nigeria and the Kenyan government has a bilateral extradition treaty, but the Nigerian government did not explore that option. Instead, he was arrested, he was bundled from Kenya.
But the government can say that there was nothing they did in Kenya that the government of Kenya was not aware of, or the Kenyan government was not aware of.
That is immaterial. Whether the government of Kenya is aware of it or not makes little or no difference.
But does that not mean consent? Does that not mean the agreement continues to play out?
There is no evidence whatsoever that he was extradited. That is the point I'm making. It was an illegal arrest. And the trial, given that his arrest was illegal, you cannot expect anything good or positive to come out of his trial because you cannot build something on nothing. Ex nihilo nihil fit. It's as simple as that. So the starting point for me should be to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from further incarceration. The Nigerian judiciary has also declared it as such. So what is it difficult for the Nigerian government to obey a simple court directive? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released without further delay. That is one of the key pathways to building peace in the Southeast. Then if this is achieved, the next thing that we should look into is to go back to 1970. After the end of the Civil War in 1970, we had what the then government of Yakubu Gowon called the 3R: reconciliation, rehabilitation, reconstruction, and what have you. Okay, now what we are witnessing today is a reflection of the failure of the 3R policy in 1970s. So if those issues are critically addressed, thankfully Nwaba has noted very important points that borders on marginalization and exclusion. And this marginalization is not just about appointment of two political elites within the region, but it also borders on the political economy of the region.
All right, thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor. That's the most we can take.
There is no federal presence whatsoever.
All right, thank you, Dr. Wangu, for coming on this program today. That's the most we can take. We have.
So, guys, the Southeasterners are still asking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to look into the detention of the IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, they'll be calling Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu makes a big deal to these people. And that is why you see them, wherever they gather, they will tell you President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, led Nigerian government, should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay. Also, Igwe Gerald Mbamalo Eze 1 and Eze Ojoto the third from Idemili, South Anambra State, are also calling for Nnamdi Kanu's release, believing it is vital for restoring peace in the Southeast. So, as you can see, this is just what they are saying. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom will restore peace in the Southeast. So, we don't really know what Nigerian government is thinking about this, because they are the only one saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has a big problem. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, or can I say kidnapped from Kenya till now, life has not been the same again for the Southeasterners. The truth remains that people are scared. I don't know if the government is enjoying what is going on in the Southeast. A few weeks ago, Senator representing the good people of Imo State, Senator Ikenga Ugochinyere, he said something that touched me. He said, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been incarcerated in the DSS custody, Nigerian government, led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, had never had a seat with Igbo leaders, even the former president. So he said something. He said, they want, even if we are dying, say these people, they even want to make all of us buy. You understand? Meaning that they don't care about the Southeasterners. That is just what, what is said defines. If you don't care about us with all these things going on, so all you people are just praying for, make they just buy all of us finish. The thing really, touched me. So all these releases in Nnamdi Kanu, okay, this and that, the government of the day had never sat down with Igbo leaders, at least discuss about the issue of agitations in the Southeast. So that means these people, they are not even ready to end all the wahala. I'd always tell us this thing. Nobody wants to live where he or she is enjoying. If somebody, is talking, even if the person is making noise, just try and listen. Be a good listener. Listen to the person. Because with the noise the person is making, let's say the person is making noise, you will be able to at least pick one or two things from the noise. You get. If you feel that the Southeasterners are disturbing Nigeria as a country, do you even bother to listen to them? So that is the reason why they are still seeing it like, oh, they don't care about us. So this Igwe Mbamalo emphasized the challenges traditional leaders face in tackling insecurity issues. He noted the difficulty in organizing youth into vigilante groups due to high costs and insufficient funding for traditional rulers. In an interview with The Sun, he said, "We have jointly requested that Nnamdi Kanu should be released from detention and peace will return in the Southeast. Again, we cannot do much because we can't mobilize youth and able-bodied men as vigilantes because it is a costly venture. There is little we can do because the allocation for traditional rulers is not given to us. Their appeal underscores a commitment to peace and stability in the region, highlighting the need for collaboration to address insecurity and resolve ongoing conflicts." So guys, what's your take on this? Please kindly drop your comment below the comment section and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, let it go viral. Thank you.